Heavy Bag Boxing TV. That's my little bro.
Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
So shout out to my man Heavy Bag Boxing.
My boy at Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
Subscribe to Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
Get at my boy Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
Heavy Bag Boxing, all right? You heard it from me. You heard it here first.
Heavy Bags Boxing. Straight out of Norfolk, baby. Let's go.
What's up, y'all? Shout out to Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
Strength 412 in the building. Shout out to my guy Trio, Heavy Bag Boxing TV. Get your bitch ass in here and hit this bag.
Just go ahead and subscribe to Heavy Bag Boxing TV because he be lit on his channel, no cap.
You are now watching Heavy Bag Boxing TV. Hit the bag.
Shout out to Heavy Bag Boxing TV. Get in here and hit the bag, baby.
You are tuned in to Heavy Bag Boxing. Get your and hit this bag, dude.
You tuning in to Heavy Bag TV. Make sure you smash that like button and subscribe to the channel.
Hey, yo. Get your dumb ass in here and hit this bag.
Shout out to Heavy Bag Boxing. It's the one and only Blazer Flair. Woo!
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Zach, Super Judas, 6-time champion world. I'm giving a big shout out to my home team, Heavy Bag TV. You heard? Keep it live.
This is Showtime Sean Porter. You are watching Heavy Bag Boxing.
Thank you for watching my dad on Heavy Bag TV.
YouTube. Yeah.
You are a hater.
Yes, I am. Very much so. What up, YouTube? Big T.O. Heavy Bag TV, man. Get your goofy ass in here and hit the bag. Oh, it's been a minute, but I'm back like I never left. And if you are here joining me tonight, this will be the regular time that's on God. We back like we never left. This is the first and new installment of the Boxing Trap podcast. If you have been here with me, and I know some of you guys have been for the past 3 years, rocking with your boy, I truly appreciate you. I have revamped, trying to expand the network. I will have and offer other shows on Heavy Bag TV now. And I also want to bring up my co-host now, which is going to be a surprise for some, but for most you already know, the casual of all casuals, the Vegas insider, my guy RC. What up, RC in the building? My brethren. RC in the building. My co-host. You can look forward to this duo Mondays through Wednesdays at 7 o'clock. What's going on, big dog?
Chilling, man. How the sound doing?
Oh, you sound like you in a echo room. We gonna have to work out the Kingsway.
Yeah, it must be the same. It's the first show. So what's up, everybody? We here. You know what I'm saying? What's up?
Yeah, let me so the headphones didn't sync.
Off? Yeah. No, they on.
They on? So the headphones ain't got no mic then.
Must don't. This is a
Yeah. So take the headphones off because I think we was getting better audio.
All right, I'm gonna have
to.
Okay. All right, first episode, man. We gonna work out a few kinks. Now here's some feedback on your end.
That's me taking a Bluetooth off.
Okay. So you got Heavy, you got Rob.
Still got the echo?
Still got the echo. I mean, no echo, but you sound a little bit low. You got no AirPods?
I don't have AirPods.
We're going to get you some AirPods or something. But we're gonna rock out. Hopefully they can hear you just fine for now. Again, the Boxing Trap podcast, very first episode, very first installment. My partner in crime, RC, gonna be joining us every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 7 o'clock. Make sure if you're in here, man, you rocking out, smash that like button at least. And we're gonna jump right into it, man. We're going straight to them hot topics. We lost Rob. Okay, there you go. He's back.
Yeah, I think I fixed the volume. I fixed the volume.
Fix the volume?
Yep.
Okay, that sounds a little bit better still. We're gonna work on it. Don't worry about it. We're gonna get through it this episode. What was interesting to me, man, I just seen Ryan Garcia do a lie detector test, Rob. A lie detector test where it appeared they asked him some critical questions. And that's always been intriguing to me when you have situations like that where somebody has been popped for something like an Ostrine or a steroid, and I hate to take it back, but this is new where Ryan Garcia takes this lie detector test, and I know people are going to automatically assume that it's staged or whatever the case may be, but doing my due diligence, the guy who's actually in the video taking the lie detector test is a certified guy who does those particular tests. He's worked with the likes of Maury and other criminal investigations, and this is something Ryan Garcia volunteered to do. I did want us to take a look at that, and we're gonna give you our thoughts after we check out this lie detector test from your boy Ryan Garcia. Let me see if I can bring it up real quick. Hold on, give me 1 second. Here we go. I thought I had it already queued up, but I didn't. But look, here we go. I can't believe you took this motherfucking test, bro. But it's going to surprise a lot of people the answers he was getting.
Oh man! Hey!
Hating? What? That ain't it. Hold on.
He's got those things, baby. We gonna get through this. Nothing to it.
Yeah.
Nothing to it. Shout out to Ryan Garcia, man. Shout out to Ryan.
Yeah, bear with me, man. Let me get to the well, I thought I had this shit queued up. Russian trying to get in here. I wanted, and then look, we still started a little bit late. Okay, here it is. Let me get it over here to y'all so y'all can see it. Also, talks Deontay Wilder, Usyk, that may be a real thing. Rob, you got details on that, right?
Yeah, man. Looks like it's gonna be hitting T-Mobile Arena in April. Late April. That is gonna be official, like a referee with a whistle. Deontay Wilder versus Alexander Usyk.
Got show my, and I like it. A lot of people are not going to like the fact that Usyk would want to put somebody like a Deontay Wilder on his resume, but I like it, right? Whether you believe Deontay Wilder is done or not, that's still a huge name in my opinion, stateside in America. That's going to draw some attention. And if you're Usyk, and when you're done and you hang up the gloves and you can say, hey, I beat Deontay Wilder, I beat Tyson Fury, I beat all of those guys, I beat Anthony Joshua. What else is there to do? What else is there to say or do? Right? Do you understand that fight? Does that make sense to y'all? See?
And to add to this, now this is the little kicker on it. This will not be Ring Magazine or Riyadh season approved. Turkey Al-Rashid is not taking part in this fight. If y'all can believe that.
Oh, wait, I believe it, right? Because he already gave. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying, I was agreeing with you.
Yeah, because he already gave Deontay like two $25 million paydays. So I'm pretty sure in his mind, like a lot of other people, Deontay Wilder is all but finished, man. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't make sense for him to, pay him that kind of money. But for legacy's sake, for Usyk, I like it, man. Now listen, I don't think anybody's giving Deontay Wilder a chance in hell. But what's the last thing to go?
Power.
Exactly, and I still believe he's got that dynamite. He got that one hitter quitter, so he's got that puncher's chance, right?
But I'm just kind of stuck on the point. You said not many people giving him a chance. Like who's these people not giving him a chance? When the last time you been to the hood? Been a minute, huh?
What?
Last time you been to a barber shop? Been a minute, huh?
Right.
When the last time you been to church and chicken?
Right. Been
a minute, ain't you?
Yes, sir.
I'm trying to reel you back into the hood, my brother. No. Wilder knocks him out. Are you okay?
Hey, I'm with you. You know, then for me that sells a fight, but you're gonna have a lot of boxing purists and people who actually pay attention to the sport, right? Who is going to come? Who's going to hear about this fight and feel like Wilder doesn't have a chance in hell versus the decorated walking Hall of Fame and legend Alexander Usyk is what I'm saying.
I hear you, bro, but few people I know they think Deontay Wilder's still the champion. I don't know who told you who's this dude. I say them again.
Usyk, Alexander Usyk.
Hey man, that's bro. Hey, the alphabets and the vowels coming together kind of hard. I know one thing. I know the Bronze Bomber. I know Bomb Squad. I know to this day.
Yeah. Facts. And he gonna have to remind some folk of that good old Bomb Squad, man. Hold up, real quick. We got some who that in the chat? Shout out my guy Dante Boxing Talk in the chat, DJ in the chat. What up, fellas?
Shout out, what's up, everybody in the chat.
Absolutely. All right, I think I can get it up here now. Let me see.
Take your time, man. Take your time.
All right, here we go right here. This is interesting, Rob. I definitely want people to pay attention to this because I got to get your thoughts after this. For sure. Hold on. I got to let it download real quick.
And if people wondering why I got sunglasses on, it's not going to be every day. Oh, it might be every day. I don't know. Yeah, I like the feel. But I just came from the eye doctor. But I just came from, just let the world know, I just came from the eye doctor less than 10 minutes ago. But it's all great.
Sure
and I got some bright lights in the area right here. We're going to work the sound out, but everything going to be good.
All right, here we go. Got y'all right here.
So, is your...
right here. Got it.
Are you over 21?
Yes.
True. Do you know how to drive a car?
Yes.
True. Are you into boxing?
Yes. True.
Do you find Gorlock to be attractive?
Yes.
True.
Mm-hmm. You sure you're ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, chat. Yo, everyone spam questions. I have a list as well right now. Are you gay?
No.
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, this is weird, bro. Do you like Keyshawn Rock?
No.
True.
Wait, in what way?
Like friends way. Like no, like do you think she's attractive?
No.
True.
Okay. Would you ever box Blueface?
Yes.
True.
Okay. Who was your easiest fight?
It has to be one of my first fights.
True.
That's it, yeah.
Okay. Was Devin Haney a hard fight?
No.
True.
Did you cheat during the Devin Haney fight?
No.
True.
Okay. Okay. Have you sold your soul?
No.
True.
Have you ever taken steroids?
No.
True.
Damn. So what's all these accusations? Have you?
Bro, I don't know what happened.
Oh, did you intentionally take Austrian?
No.
True.
You done on stream before?
That's what they call me for, supposedly. But it was a billionth of a gram. It could have came from anything.
What is Austrian?
It's a type of SARM or whatever type of steroid that is banned.
Damn.
It's in health food.
It's in everything, bro. It's crazy.
You got disqualified for that?
Got banned from boxing for a year. Yeah, it was the worst thing that ever happened to me because I had
a random pick out and then they just.
So I was tested for like 4 months straight by VADA. I passed everything, and then I guess the test that I did the day before the fight and after I tested positive for Austrian.
Ask me a question.
Which I still don't get.
All right, that was Ryan Garcia taking a lie detector test. I know, as far as I can, unless they paying this certified server to lie in front of the world, it appears he answered those questions confidently and truthfully. And I know it's going to be a lot of Devin Haney fans who may see this video in particular, and you know it ain't gonna matter to them one way or the other. But I had my doubts originally, and I also called Ryan Garcia a cheater. I tried to do due diligence on the SARMs and the billionth of a gram in the Osterine, and once you do your research, you find that this is something that could potentially be in any of us at any given moment, depending on what we eat. So I think for me, and I'm just speaking for myself, I'm not speaking for anybody else, you know, it's hard not to believe him. Now, Rob, let me get your thoughts after seeing this and them asking him the really tough questions about actually cheating. Did he cheat intentionally, knowingly? Has he ever taken steroids? He answered no to all of those questions, and it was deemed to be true. Your thoughts? You believe this, or is this a stunt?
I'm glad I'm seeing it the way I saw it, because it was the very first time I saw it. I was very unaware of this. And this is my raw, pure, uncut opinion of just seeing it just seconds ago. It wasn't needed. I mean, it's been proven that we live in a society where they say no one wants to know the truth if the lie is more entertaining. You get what I'm saying? If I was Ryan Garcia, I would let people just run with the narrative that I'm a cheat. But I mean, proving you didn't take it and all this good stuff. I mean, Devin already did his due diligence of getting the lawsuit erased. I mean, all it does now is just set up a thing, put the onus on Ryan to do it again. You got to rematch him now and do exactly, or if not worse, what you did before. That's all it did to Ryan. Ryan, if I was Ryan, and this is my opinion, if I was Ryan, I would just left it alone.
Yeah. And I feel you on that, leaving it alone. But somebody like me, if I was in that situation, right, I always, and I don't care what situation it is, I try and put myself in that person's shoes, and I'm not so sure I could let it go easily if, in fact, I truly was innocent. So I can see why, given the opportunity to do this and, you know, further try to clear his name, I can understand why he did it, right? Because for somebody like him and me and probably several others, you know, you to have it on your conscience that people think that you are a cheater or believe you to be a liar, you're probably willing to go to great lengths to try and clear your name, right? That's fair, right?
Correct.
Yeah, that's fair. But again, I think I don't think this hurts his case more than it helps. I think for a lot of people, that'll give some people clarity, right? And even if not for anybody else, for himself, right? Because I think him passing a lie detector test, again, basically in front of the world, that probably helps him sleep better at night as well, if he, in fact, was innocent. So let me ask you that, Rob. Despite what you thought, right, and how it may have helped, hurt, or whatever the case may be, again, given what you've heard from the lie detector test, do you believe he cheated? Intentionally?
No, I don't. Not intentionally.
Okay.
I mean, I felt like if you go back and you watch that fight, and from what I remember about that fight, he didn't even if steroids or whatever was supposed to give you the energy, the strength, and stuff like that. It didn't show me nothing. It really wasn't even a good fight. I mean, he didn't have no energy. He was gassed. I mean, it was just more than he just capitalized on the mistakes by Devin Haney.
Yeah.
I think you need oxygen to do that.
Well,
that's just my opinion.
And it kind of sucks too, because you're never going, if you're Ryan Garcia and you are, given that opportunity to fight Devin Haney again, you'll never get that version of Devin Haney again. I mean, you're not going to get the flat-footed, come forward, applying pressure, trying to knock you out Devin Haney again. No.
That's true. That's true.
That sucks, man.
And like I said, man, and that's why I say this whole thing he did, it just puts the onus on, okay, you didn't cheat, you should be able to do it again. You get what I'm saying? And you should be able to do it in a greater fashion. You get what I'm saying? So
absolutely.
I don't know. I just think he just put more pressure on himself.
Yeah.
If he was getting in the ring with Devin Haney. That's just what I seen have done it. Now, coming from a casual standpoint, in which I stand with the casual congregation, guess what, Ryan? We don't care. Really don't.
You don't care who in that ring doped up.
We don't. All we remember, Ryan, coming from the casuals, you knocked him out 3. You beat his ass. That's all we were about.
For sure. All right, so Ryan Garcia, to wrap that up, takes a lie detector test. He passes with flying colors. All of the hard questions asked. Does that change your mind? Definitely let me know what you think in the comment section for sure. Usyk, Deontay Wilder, RC letting you know that more than likely that's happening. And you said that's come across the desk to the execs in Vegas yet?
Well, what it is, they're carving out the arena right now, getting the dates together for late April. So it's really in the planning stages right now.
Okay.
And when you and from my experience, my 9 almost 10 years of experience of being out here working fights and doing stuff like that, I'm just gonna be honest with you. When you see that, that's when you have 2 boxers that's in agreement that they do want to get have the fight. So it's basically all the outside sources coming together to make the thing happen. They have in what common terms to say it, a handshake agreement between Usyk and Wilder.
Okay.
But nothing's in stone yet. You get what I'm saying? So they just basically, and it could be a situation where they could be filling out LA, they could be filling out New York, but they want to see what's available. Is Vegas is available for that late April, or that's what's offered from T-Mobile. Look, we got late April, you can do it here, and they're like, okay, cool, and it's more of a logistics and getting things together. It's put it like this: it's in the infancy stages right now.
I'm cool with that. Like I say, I like the fight. I would be happy for Deontay Wilder to get one more crack at the world champion, and not just one of the 4, the man, to get a shot at the lineal, right, versus Alexander Usyk. And listen, man, if anybody right hand can pull it off, it's Deontay Wilder's. And of course, for the American heavyweight boxing scene, that'll be a little bit of excitement because, of course, right now we got a flat tire. We stuck in the mud. So to get him back on the big stage versus Alexander Usyk and a chance to bring those titles home, that's super dope. Definitely want to know y'all thoughts on that. Also, it appears that Keyshawn Davis, my guy. Hold up, real quick. I want to try to see this. Ryan Garcia, while we was wrapping up Ryan Garcia. I don't know if you saw him sparring the YouTube streamer. And I think it was you that told me that this is going to be a part of his actual training camp. Where
he's in camp. This is camp.
Sparring at home.
He's holding training camp at home in his living room, in his loft in Los Angeles. Yes.
That's crazy.
He's running on a treadmill. He's going to be doing pad work, boxing, sit-ups, all strength conditioning from the comfort of his home.
Wow. So no.
And he's going to make money by doing it. Because he'd be screaming loud.
He's got to get some sparring in, though, right? Like, you're not going to spar in the house. But we do have evidence that he's sparring in the house. But this is versus a streamer. I don't know the streamer's name, but let's check it out.
Oh, God. I'm about to go.
Now, I don't know how much this is helping Ryan Garcia by beating up on streamers in his living room.
It's helping his bank account.
Say that again?
It's helping his bank account.
Yeah, it definitely is. I seen one where he was sparring the toothless chick too. But listen, Ryan is Hollywood. But I was just surprised that, this potentially is his idea of getting ready for Mario Barrios. But again, that fight hasn't been officially announced, right, Rob? That hasn't been officially announced.
No, I'm getting word out here it's supposed to be announced within the next 10 days. Now, there's a beef with Ryan and Oscar again. So, I mean, all I'm hearing is got to be announced within the next 10 days. But that's on Turkey out of cheek to try to mend this fence between Ryan and Oscar, because Turkey is the one putting that card on.
Yeah.
So,
absolutely.
I mean, you got me with that one.
Yeah, that's
and I'm going to tell you something. To add to that, another thing I was hearing on that same exact Ryan Garcia versus Barrios card is the rumor Jerron Boost Ennis versus Virgil Ortiz was supposed to be in that on February as well. So
Jerron Ennis versus Virgil Ortiz potentially on
Ryan Garcia Barrios card. Potentially.
I think that's a monster of its own.
Well,
you really
Turkey.
With Turkey does believe in the super cards, and if he's behind both of those fights, I can see him putting both of those.
And I'm gonna tell you something else. You gotta build something around Ryan versus Barrios, because I'm about to tell you something. I can't speak from the hardcore perspective, but I'm speaking for you guys. I noticed this is my experience dealing with the hardcores. Y'all need a card. Y'all need a monster. So, I mean, we're tuning in to see Ryan. J. Paul showed you that. But just saying, to reel in the hardcores and for 30 to appease the hardcores, he need a card.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, he definitely need a card, and he needs to put it together a great card.
But that February is very shaky for Turkey. I mean, shout out to him, my best to him, because man, it don't look like Jerron Boost Ennis and Virgil's no closer to getting nothing done as far as what Ryan is in his living room fighting these YouTubers. I don't know, bro.
He in the living room fighting YouTubers, man. That's a damn shame. It is what it is, though. And I had to provide that evidence because a lot of people not gonna believe it, but this nigga's really in there sparring YouTubers.
It's true.
with a fight potentially heading in, against Barrios. And listen, Barrios ain't no, hell of a champion by no means, but it's somebody that you're going to have to be prepared for and sharp for. And it just looks like Ryan's just kind of bullshitting around. I think that's what led to his downfall versus Rolly. Most picked him. I told y'all Rolly would win, and he did. And now, for real, man, I'm more leaning towards Barrios. I just think it might be.
I'm with you. The reason being, if you look at the end of that video, you saw how Ryan just went like this. He was like he was just tired. He looking like that doing the Devin fight at the end of every round.
Yeah. Listen, I'm just, I've never been sold on Ryan Garcia. It's a reason why he isn't a world champion. He's had opportunities to fight world champions, and he hasn't been able to achieve that. And that's for a reason. I wholeheartedly believe that. I think it's a different level out there that just might be a little too far for him to reach. But I could be dead wrong. But when the fight come around, I'll show you my bet slip. I will be betting with Mario Barrios.
What?
For the dub. Just like I bet with Rolly Romero.
This is his first world championship fight in 3 years. His last one was in 2023.
So yeah. And he still ain't won one. But anyway, enough about old Ryan with his Hollywood ass. Final topic of the show: Keyshawn Davis, Devin Haney. Now we hear the rumblings. Now, of course, you heard Keyshawn in one of his latest interviews straight up tell us he really doesn't want to be at 140. He wants to, God willing, get in there, do his thing versus Jermaine Ortiz, and move to 147. And when you speak of 147 now, Rob, you automatically think of Devin Haney, right? This was a division where most of us believe that this was a weak division, especially with now the absence of a Bud Crawford and a Boots Ennis and all of the guys who, Earl Spence, all of the guys who really made 147 popular. They have moved on. They've left behind the young up-and-comers, and now that Devin Haney has basically skipped 40 with just one win over the WBC champ Regis Prograis, now beating and defeating my guy Brian Norman Jr. in the fashion that he did. When you think of 47, you kind of automatically think of a Devin Haney. And now with Keyshawn Davis publicly saying that he has his eyes on entering the 47-pound division, you automatically think, hey, Keyshawn versus Devin. That make a lot of sense, Rob.
Correct. And especially with the latest words coming out of the mouth of the great Bill Haney that he will be in New York on January 31st. And he's not there for the Shakur versus Teofimo Lopez fight. He's there for the Jermaine Ortiz versus Keyshawn Davis fight. He wants to put eyes on Keyshawn because, as he stated, Keyshawn is on the list.
Yeah, and I love the fact that he's on the list for sure. That could be a very, very interesting fight. And then you think about what's transpired, especially earlier or middle of 2025 with Keyshawn Davis. A lot of people, hawked on him and hopped on him as far as the bad decision making. And, he threw his name at the bottom of the barrel. And it just goes to show you in the sport of boxing, man, one day you could be down, the next day you could be up. And you are the author of your own story. So recently now we've seen him a lot on Instagram and social media and out in the public with a brand new attitude it appears to have. He appears to have, but also still kind of that brash bravado of an attitude, right? Do you see a difference in Keyshawn Davis now? What is some of his online antics?
He seems more appreciative. I mean, he's like he has a newfound love for the sport. I had caught a little bit, just a little snippet of his interview he just did with Andre Ward. And when Andre Ward was asking him about how he started and the way he's looking at things now. And interestingly enough, he brought up Devin Haney. And he was like, because Andre Ward said, yeah, you called out Devin Haney when you were 7-0. He said you was ready for that fight. And Keyshawn looked at him and laughed, was like, to be honest with you, nah, I wasn't.
He just wanted to make some noise.
I was just talking some stuff. He said, what about now? He said, I'll fight him. We said, but, you know, he said, it'll be what it is when it is, you know. So he kind of brushed it off. But, I mean, I don't know. If Devin does what Devin does, what quote unquote people say is boring, I don't see the same result, man. Devin just etching one out, split decision. I really do.
Yeah, listen, Devin got the skills to listen. Devin has a skill set that can defeat anybody, bro. If you're going to get in there with Devin, and if I'm in Keyshawn or anybody who's going to fight Devin's corner, I would say, hey, man, stand in the middle of the ring, make him come to you, because he's got that kind of skill set to where he can hold you, he can hug you, he can move around. He's extremely athletic. It's just a tough out for anybody at the end of the day. But how realistic is that fight? At first, Keyshawn definitely has to get past somebody like Jermaine Ortiz, right? And I don't want to put Jermaine Ortiz in that gatekeeper category just yet. We know he fell short when it came to Lomachenko. He fell short when it came to Teofimo Lopez. And a lot of people felt like he actually beat Teofimo Lopez. This is somebody who's strong. He's athletic. He's got a good jab. He knows how to box. And I think he has the power to gain some respect from a Keyshawn Davis, right? And I'm sure you've seen Jermaine Ortiz in his particular style versus a Keyshawn Davis. What do you see happening there? Because this fight is written in stone. This is going to be on that January 31st co-main event with Shakur.
I believe Keyshawn is going to edge it out. Keyshawn just has enough experience. And like I said, the newfound love and excitement for the sport is really going to carry him through. But I'm going to tell you what's interesting to me. He redoing the whole squad. It's like he started from square one. And to my knowledge, and maybe you can help me out on this, Bomac is no longer on the team no more, right? That's no longer his coach.
Yeah, so Keyshawn has abandoned ship when it came to Bomac and Bernie the Boxer and pretty much Bud Squad. And now he's with Jay Prince Management, and he has his own team.
Okay, so if he's with Jay Prince Management, I'm familiar with it. Familiar with who's training him, and that means he in Texas right now. Coincidentally, I'm gonna be in Texas real soon, so I can really get some in-depth. You know what? That's coming to the show soon. When I go to Texas, I'm cutting my camera for real.
No doubt.
We gonna find out what's that. We're gonna talk about that when we get off. When we get off, we're going to talk about it.
Yeah, for sure. Can you see Jermaine Ortiz giving him some problems, though?
I mean, like, you got a new trainer. I'm going to go off just Keyshawn's raw unadulterated talent. He's more talented than Jermaine Ortiz. I will say that. And just for that fact of talent alone and his newfound motivation, he beats Jermaine Ortiz.
Okay. I can dig it. And I feel the same way. I feel like I think there's just one gear that Ortiz may be missing that Keyshawn has and that he showed. Some of those shots, I think Lomachenko and Teofimo Lopez was able to land on Ortiz. I don't think he takes them quite the same coming from a Keyshawn Davis. I think he's going to have to be extremely careful. But I think I want to put Keyshawn Davis in that category of special fighters. You understand what I'm saying? When you see him, you see he has, the fundamentals. He has the grit, he has the dog, but he also has what I feel like Bud Crawford. And I can't remember who was kind of comparing him to Bud. But I can see it, right? He's also got that real killer instinct too, to go after opponents and finish them off. That's why he's 13-0 with 9 knockouts. So I think he just has more in the bag, or just as much in the bag as Jermaine Ortiz, but I think he has that killer instinct and that dog, which separates him from somebody on a Jermaine Ortiz level. So I think I think that's what wins him the fight, and it could be in tremendous fashion. But I don't want to take nothing away from Jermaine Ortiz, because this fight could very well go all 12. Because if Jermaine Ortiz decides he wants to go 12 and he wants to survive, I think he's a good enough fighter and an athletic enough fighter to do so and stay away from danger for 12 rounds. I do.
Yeah, but I feel like Keyshawn cannot fumble a bag on this. He's gonna have to dominate this. If it's gonna go 12, he's gonna have to dominate it all 12, masterclass domination, or score a knockout or a couple of knockdowns. Like seriously.
Oh yeah, you know.
I mean, if he doesn't do that, it kind of puts him in the middle of the thing. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. But Key going for the knockout for sure. Shout out Dante Boxing Talk. He said Keyshawn beats Devin, my boy. And he from the 757 like me, man. We from the same area, so that confidence is there for sure. Oh, now I'm gonna get to y'all in a minute too. But to wrap Keyshawn up, man, I love that fight. January 31st, co-main event, Teofimo Lopez, Shakur Stevenson, and now we getting the return of the business, man. Keyshawn Davis and Jermaine the Technician Ortiz. That's gonna be a good fight, man. I'm excited for that one. Speaking of fights, man, what else we got coming up? If you can rattle anything off the top of your head, RC.
No, this weekend we got the return of Sabril Matias, the 140 WBC champion. He's defending his belt after much controversy with drug tests and all that good stuff coming up this weekend. So it's fight week for that. Huh?
I say, shout out my nigga Sabril, man.
Sabril in the business, you know what I'm saying? So that'll be interesting. He call out the winner of either T.O. Shakur or holler at Keyshawn or whatever. Yeah, that'd be interesting. But we have that coming up this weekend. And the very next weekend, that will be me coming out of here, going out there, because that's going to be in Las Vegas. We got Keyshawn's daddy versus Muratala.
Oh, shit.
Andy Cruz versus Muratala, as Andy Cruz goes for his first title with only, help me out, Cruz got 6-7 fights up?
Is that this weekend, Muratala versus Andy Cruz?
That's next weekend.
Next weekend.
Yeah. I will be live in the place to be, right here on Heavy Bag Boxing. Tune in, interviews, everything right here. That is next weekend. Yes, that's next weekend. I think that's the 20-something. I could be.
If it's not this weekend, I don't know. Let me see.
I think it's the 24th. So if it's the 24th, it's not next weekend. It's the weekend after.
Be the 10th. The next weekend will be the 17th.
Okay, so it's the weekend after. I apologize.
Yeah.
So that'll be the 24th. And then, because there's also another weekend by the 31st. That'll be Shakur and Tio in New York.
Yep.
So that's gonna be 2 weeks from now. So we got Sabril this weekend. I think we take a weekend off. Huh?
Yeah. I said
we got a weekend off
on the 10th. And
then the week after that, fight week, we going live. We going live in the building. Because like I said, they're gonna be letting it go at the Fontainebleau Hotel. Matchroom will be out here. So I'm letting y'all know now. I will be in the building. I can't talk to Andy Cruz because he like to pick his choosing when he want to talk English. But I'm gonna holler at him anyway.
You're gonna need hopefully his translator with him.
Hopefully, yeah. But I know who definitely is gonna make his debut on Heavy Bag Boxing on that weekend. And that will be the man himself, because he talks to everybody, and me and him got a great relationship. And I can't wait to introduce this man, a heavy bag himself. T.O., is you ready to talk to Eddie Hearn?
Oh,
He
yeah,
will
definitely.
in the building. You can ask him anything you want because he loves to talk.
I already got my Eddie Hearn questions.
Get him ready, baby, because Eddie like to talk.
definitely want to get Eddie on the show for sure. Oh, we got to get
So
your mic situation
Eddie
together.
will be making his debut, ladies and gentlemen, this month. So please hit that bell, whatever you need to do. I will be in the building. Eddie will be live. You know, like, how you know this, Rob? Trust me, Eddie talks to everybody.
For sure. That's something to look forward to on the channel, man. Make sure you smash that like button too while you're in here, and I appreciate the love. If you watching me on the not portrait but lands or portrait mode, right, which is the YouTube shorts, and you want to get in the comment section, please smash that subscribe button and go straight to the channel, man. We over here. I cannot see what may be written on the portrait mode, but the landscape mode is I can see all of the comments. I see DJ, I see Dante's boxing talk. I think there's some other comments over there, but I just can't see them. I haven't figured that out yet. All right, man, we're gonna move on, man, straight to the breakdown. All right, Rob, stay there. All right, man. Ryan Garcia, I love what he did. I'm gonna just keep it a beam, right? If it was me and I was hell bent on proving that I was telling the truth, it's something that I would have did. I'm sorry. It is what it is. I'm not mad at him for going out of his way and taking a lie detector test to further prove his innocence. Has this changed anybody's mind? I'm gonna keep it a bean. I was on the fence, but now I'm just more inclined to believe that he didn't willingly cheat. All right. I think I'm going to remove. Well, I ain't gonna say that. I'm no longer gonna call him a cheater. Let me put it that way. I love the fact that he did go the extra length to try and prove his innocence. I'm just sorry. It is what it is. Hate me for it, whatever. Disagree. I feel you. But when you innocent and you in a situation like that and you willing to go to those lengths, I gotta commend you. Usyk versus Deontay Wilder, not written in stone, but it's what Usyk wants. And at this point in his career, after all he's done, the decorated, undisputed heavyweight champion, I think he gets to do what he wants. At 38 years old or 37 years old, 38 years old, you do what you want. And if you want to add the name Deontay Wilder to your already Hall of Fame resume to kind of wrap things up, so to speak, to say, hey, I beat everybody who was supposedly good or great in that era. I like it. I like it. And again, that's more exposure for Usyk stateside, right? You can never have too much stateside exposure. And I think that helps with the next fight after that, right? So for me, in my opinion, I think it's a great fight for Usyk. I think it's even better for Deontay Wilder to get another opportunity. And for Keyshawn Davis, if that is in fact really the course, right, to beat or defeat Jermaine Ortiz, move up to 47 at 5'9". And listen, he's already been big. We've already been saying he's big. He's towered and kind of hulked over those 35 guys where he was there, where I kind of was mad when people were saying that he was so big and they didn't want to seem like they was giving him full credit. I think this is how you prove yourself. When you know you're big, don't spend a lot of time down there, those smaller weights like a Devin Haney did, which I'm not mad at it because, you know, you worked your way up. You made those big fights happen, but let's keep it a bean. You was way too big to be down there with them little motherfuckers anyway. And I didn't want that for Keyshawn, and I'm glad that he'll skip straight to 47 to prove himself there. I love the Devin Haney-Keyshawn fight. This is another young, hungry lion that Devin Haney gets another opportunity to prove that, hey, old, young, big, small, tall, it don't matter. I'm the best. I'm taking them on, and I'll take them all, right? So if that is in the future, if that's something that they're exploring, I like it. All right, that's the breakdown with your boy. Let me bring back up RC. RC, some words from the casual corner.
Like I said, man, this is the part of the show that is not for hardcores. This is not for you guys. This is for the Ryan Garcia people, the Jake Paul people. Right now, we just still beaming off of coming off the Jake Paul thing. We actually really don't have nothing to look forward to. We can kind of jump on the bandwagon with you hardcores. January 31st. Shout out to Turkey Al-Rashid putting together his ring card. Beautiful card. I mean, it's a lot going on there. We gonna pick and choose and sift through into January 31st. Definitely, we're gonna be on that main event. You get what I'm saying? And after that, man, only thing we got looking forward to is coming up in March. I mean, because guess what? We here. All the casuals are here for Mayweather versus Tyson. I don't give a damn what y'all talking about. If you hardcores ain't down, stay out the way. You get what I'm saying? But right now, like I said, man, we just floating along with y'all. We just, hearing things in the air. So like I said, right now the casual corner's kind of quiet and it's all good, but you will hear us when the bullshit starts.
Next caller. What up?
All right, man. We want to hear from the people. Let's go check out the comment section and see what we got going on. Also, I'm going to put this link in the chat just in case you want to come up here and state your case. If you agree, oppose, or you just want to get something off your chest, there's the link in the chat. My guy DJ is in the building. My guy Dante, Boxing Talk. What up, what up? What's happening, y'all? Dante say, hey, 757 Keyshawn Davis, we back. You seen you seen he got the hometown trainers out there now. Yeah, Mr. Simmons and them, brother. Yes, sirski. DJ say, is this a new channel? Nah, it's the same channel, but we introducing the Boxing Trap featuring your boy Heavy Bag, Big T.O., and RC, the Vegas Insider. Salute, boys, from the Aussie down under. He said the real question is, does anyone find out about the test result if Devin won the fight? Nah, he did not win that damn fight for sure. DJ out of Australia, he say, hey, Ryan, a free agent after this next fight. So Oscar only got one chance to cash in on Ryan. Damn, is he a free agent after this?
Yeah. This is last fight on Golden Boy. That's why you make the feet dragging of the announcement, the whole thing. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I prefaced my statement by saying I hope Turkey can mend this bridge at least for this one last time, because Ryan going after that, bro.
Yeah. Hey, do me a favor, turn your phone sideways, landscape, and see if that. And you set it up there, like, there we go. Bada boom. Yeah, there you go. It just looks better.
But like I said, then you got Ryan running to, well, we can't run the TKO. TKO in the words of the great Bun B and UGK from that second album, The Feds in Town. So we don't know if he gonna run over there.
You feel me? All right, we got somebody on the chopping block. Let's bring up my guy from down under, the Australian connection. Y'all know him. You seen him here before. DJ. What's up, my brother? Robin dropped his phone. Poor fella.
Good start. Good start to the new format, boys. Appreciate it.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Had to adjust the camera. Sorry about that. Go ahead, DJ. What's up, DJ?
I just want to give my thoughts and opinions on a couple of things that you've touched about, or the main things.
Absolutely.
Look, we can go all the way back and look at the evidence with Devin and Ryan, and the what was he just on, the lie detector and those sorts of things. Here's the challenge I personally have. I personally don't feel like I'm ever getting the truth out of the boxing industry. So,
understandable.
Sometimes I think people just need to make a decision and live with it, right? Whether they side with Devin or they side with Ryan, I think it's okay to go either way. But to feel like you're ever going to get the stone cold hard facts is tough, right?
Yeah.
Rob picked up.
Can I ask you this before you finish? Just understanding that he brought in a professional lie detector, whatever guy, and was willing to do that in front of everybody. Does that sway you one way or another, or you just feel like that could just be more bullshit?
Well, if I'm going to be honest, and look, I don't have alliances to Devin or Ryan. Let's make that clear. Right. But the timing's very interesting to me, given that if we look back, as the best of my memory serves me, is that Ryan wasn't found guilty. He actually pled guilty way back when to get the 12-month suspension, right? He didn't declare whatever he was eating or his diet or what have you. So you either admit guilt and get on with it, or you admit guilt so that the ban isn't substantially longer or worse. Now, that was a long time ago now, so what's driving Ryan to come out now and try and clear his name after all of the rough seas have passed? Like, it doesn't make sense to me that you want to defend good on him, but it doesn't make sense strategically or otherwise that you come out now to clear your name from something that happened 18 months ago.
Well, I don't think this lie detector test was, just for the boxing question. This was an idea that him and some streamers decided to do to each other. So he wasn't the only one to take a lie detector test. But while he was taking it, they took the opportunity to ask him these questions that people just wanted to know. So I don't think it was a ploy from him to say, hey, I'm going to prove to you guys. But the opportunity came around.
Look, for me, and I don't speak for everyone, I'll just speak for myself, right?
Right.
The biggest concern for any boxing fan at any level, whether you're casual or you're hardcore, is you don't want to see people in the ring on fight night on performance-enhancing drugs, right? Now, it wouldn't matter whether it was Ryan versus Tank, Ryan versus Devin, or any other fighter against any other fighter. You just don't want to see that advantage. So that's the real issue for me, rather than whose name's attached to it, right? Now, you can go down the wormhole on Jennebeck. They're still investigating that. You can go down the wormhole on Matthias. You can go down the wormhole in history of all these other things and whether they were dealt. I mean, look at Conor Benn. Stepped out for 3 years and was proven innocent. How much money did he miss out on during that period? So fairness should be, at least on fight night, and safety, non-negotiable. So whether it was 1/1000th of a micro sample, my question is that if Devin had won that fight or knocked Ryan out, would have anyone really cared if Ryan Garcia, after the fact, had tested positive?
Probably not.
So then that leans me into the rumor, the gossip, the controversy that boxing leverages with fans. If it's not controversial, they don't seem to want to know about it.
To an extent, for sure. But again, I think we all just have to put in that particular situation, and why I think he took advantage to answer those questions at the time is, again, putting yourself in his shoes and wholeheartedly believing that you're innocent and wanting to prove that. You know what I mean? And I think it conveyed well. Now, that's just my opinion, but I get you. But carry on.
He could have got his lawyer and a lie detector to sit in front of the hearing to prove his innocence before he got banned for 12 months. That's my point, right? Instead of pleading guilty, plead innocent and go on a lie detector. So it's in there.
No, I got to push back on that because you got to understand why fight when you got 2 samples saying that I have this shit in my system. That's a lose-lose situation. No matter what kind of lie detector test I take or whatever the case may be.
Well,
found in my system.
Yeah, but see, then the difference becomes about your character. Did you take it accidentally or inadvertently, or did you take it on purpose? At least you can walk out of there with a 12-month ban telling the whole boxing community, I wasn't taking it on purpose. I didn't knowingly do it. Food, whatever it might be. But look, it doesn't hurt Ryan Stocks. And you can tell it hasn't hurt his stocks because how many other fighters are calling out his name? They want that bag, right?
For sure.
So, and Turkey Al-Sheikh is giving him another fight after Rowley, taking a loss to Rowley, giving him a title shot. And Turkey looks to be building his 47 portfolio. Then who's he got now, Rob? He's got Ryan there. He's got probably Conor Benn with his association with Eddie. He's going to have Devin. He's probably going to get, just entertain it for a minute. Whether it happens or not, it's a different conversation. But he's got Shakur or Tio, regardless of whoever wins that fight. And Tio has said in the past that he's looking to go to potentially 47. He'd go there, right? So there's a whole heap of people that are coming out of 35-40, right, that can make Riyadh Season, Ring Magazine, a whole heap of fights that are much more exciting this year over the next 12 to 18 months than what it could have been over the last 18 months with the names that are there.
Yeah.
And that could include Keyshawn. Is this fight, for one of you, is this fight with Jermaine a title fight?
No, sir.
No.
They have nothing.
He had the title shot versus Hitchens, but that got called off and Keyshawn replaced Hitchens.
Right. So what is it, like a title eliminator or something?
No.
Well, this would just make him the number 1 contender for the WBO.
It make him the number 1 contender for the winner of Shakur versus Lopez, and that's why Shakur Stevenson said if he's victorious, he will be dropping it and giving Keyshawn the leeway to get the belt.
Yeah, but look, let's face it, and again, another discussion, whether you're the interim title holder or number 1 contender in the world of boxing, that doesn't mean anything if you aren't popular enough or people can make different deals. You'll stay there just in case someone can use you.
For sure.
Punches recovered from his near-on heartbreak yesterday, but that's NFL, not boxing.
What up, fellas?
Punch talk in the building. What up, boss? My guy.
Game of the year last night,
yeah,
man.
my nerves is back to normal now, dog. I love fans.
Man, you okay?
Game of the year last night.
Bro, I knew it, y'all. Like, man, I'm happy Justin Tucker was a weirdo because that was a rookie kicker last night. So I was like, you know what, bro? This dude's gonna choke under the pressure, yo, and he fucking did it. We went crazy in this motherfucker, bro.
I seen it was on the news that some priest put like holy oil in the end zone.
Right.
You saw that? Did y'all see that shit?
Yeah,
bro.
And he missed the kick, bro. That's crazy.
He missed that shit, bro. He missed it by a mile, but we all know, man, it ain't easy to kick in our field, bro. Not at all, especially.
Yeah.
Well, that's still his Ravens enemy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all have one of the best rivalries in the game of football. So when this was announced for the playoffs or go home, Punch can tell you, I messaged him. I said, bro, I'm watching this as a fan.
I was stuck on
as a fan.
Yesterday. Yeah, I was stuck.
That was just a good game, bro.
Bro, when your boy missed that extra point, bro, this nigga ain't missed the extra point in 3 years, nigga. I'm like, yo, did that really just fucking happen, bro? Did that? Hey yo, man. I almost went crazy, man. I'm like, this nigga got fought off. I started screaming all type of shit, nigga. How the
We
fuck?
lost DJ.
Yo, I'm talking about this nigga never misses extra points, bro. And then you miss that motherfucker, knowing that this is gonna give us the lead and they can't come back. Yo, niggas went right downfield on us, bro. My God, bro. I thought it was over, man. Shout out to the Steelers.
Punch,
again.
man.
Houston coming to cold ass Pittsburgh. We about to whoop their ass too. Them niggas playing the dome.
Shout out my nigga Punch for joining us though, man. What up, Punch?
But I see you RC styling and profiling, my nigga.
Man, I just come from the eye doctor, bro. I just come from the eye doctor.
And for those of you who don't know, man, Punch Talk, if you've been following him on his channel, Punch Talk, we will be featuring that show on the channel now. Starting this week on Thursday night, you'll be able to catch Punch right here on Heavy Bag TV at 10, is it 10 p.m.? Punch? Okay, I think you got some interference in the back, but I believe it'll be 10 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah, 10 p.m.
Right here on Heavy Bag TV.
I don't know what the hell.
Thursday and Friday, huh?
Okay, I think you got some. Yeah, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday nights, I believe it is.
Like I said, man, y'all just keep it locked in here, man. T.O. Alice Heat, they put together a whole week of talent coming at you every single night.
Tuesday.
You got
Wednesday and
Punch is gonna
Sunday.
be Thursdays. Yeah, we Monday through Wednesday. So you Thursday night, Friday night, Sunday night, or
And Sunday night. Thursday, Sunday, and Friday, right?
Okay, so Thursday, Friday, Sunday nights. Okay.
You said the same thing. You just said it different.
Hell yeah, nigga, the Heavy Bag Network commencing, my nigga.
Is you gonna be on at 10, right?
Yeah, 10 o'clock.
Okay, for sure. All right, man. So you had some thoughts on this show, man? What you been watching?
Yeah, man. I came in at the end. You know what I mean? Look, when y'all was talking about the title shot falling through. Now, what's going on now in the boxing world, man? I've been caught up in this NFL shit.
Yeah. We were just speaking on the topics of the day, which was the potential Devin Keyshawn fight, the potential Usyk Deontay Wilder fight, and the fact that your boy Ryan Garcia took a lie detector test to prove his innocence.
I was going to talk about that on my show, bro. But like, yeah, that was some earth shaking shit right there, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, for me, right? Because I like I say, I continuously say this. I put myself in other people's shoes, and if it was me, it would be extremely important to try, to prove my innocence given the opportunity. So, I like what he did, and I think it gave a lot of fans more clarity.
I'm gonna make it real clear, man. I don't fuck with Ryan Garcia. He's a bigot. Any bigot, I'm an enemy of all y'all motherfuckers. But at the same time, when the little brother said, Allah told me this nigga's going to test dirty, I've always raised the eyebrow, bro. You feel me, my nigga? Like, but they taint this nigga, and I always died on that hill, man. I'm like, man, I think they tainted this nigga shit. I ain't got nothing, nigga. Listen, I ain't no shot at the Haney's, but that was weird. You know what I mean? So, and judging by the ass whooping, man, that wasn't no steroids that whooped your ass, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Ryan Garcia never tested dirty, and like I said, if the little nigga would have never said that, maybe we could be like, oh yeah, you a cheater. But he predicted that, dog. And when you predict some shady shit like that, nigga, it just don't look right, man. You know what I mean?
And that's the big question, Punch. Watching that lie detector test and him answer those questions, did that even more further give you some clarity?
Yeah, it did. It gave me a lot of clarity, man, because we all know that the real reason Ryan Garcia got suspended is because he didn't file that little petition thing quick enough. If he files that petition thing, he don't get suspended for a year. We all know that. But they ran with the steroid shit, and then the lawsuit shit, and all that shit that just blew it up into something bigger. But I never forgot that the little nigga said it, and then 2 days later, the nigga tested dirty, bro. Like, so that was always the eyebrow raiser to me. But the way that those were straightforward questions. I looked dude up who did a lie detector test. That's really his job. That really was a real lie detector test. No bullshit, man. I think Ryan Garcia. I think a lot of motherfuckers is feeling a little stupid right now, bro. Because it ain't easy to beat no lie detector, though. It's not.
Yeah, facts.
So like, that was compelling evidence, bro.
Some polls from the guy who actually took the test, and they got some type of, I forget what they call the shit. But they say that that particular test is in like the 96th, 97th percentile as far as being.
That must be a stress analyzer test.
Yeah, all of that is all of that.
Yeah.
And it's in the 97th percentile as far as being wrong or true. And the people who've actually taken the test lied on purpose, told the truth on purpose. All of those analysis, gives you those, that percentile rate. So that's crazy work.
Yeah, that's next level shit right there, bro.
Yeah, man, for sure.
So
and your
hold
thoughts
up.
Okay, go ahead.
I wanted to ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
I keep seeing a lot of this shit going on online about the Keyshawn and Shakur fighting thing. After Keyshawn said he'll move up to 47 if Shakur beat T.O. at 40. Why everybody losing their mind about that?
I don't know, man. I
look at it like this. Like, from the outside looking in, it's easy to say, yeah, I'll fight that nigga. But when you already a successful multi-millionaire, do I really need to fight my mans to please the fans? But I don't really give a fuck what they think. Well, that's really my nigga. Like, that's how I look at it. I look at it from both sides. I understand. As a fan, hell yeah, I want to see that fight. But as a nigga who would never, like, all right, so if I need the money, I see why we fighting. But if we both multi-millionaires, successful and comfortable, why we need to fight just to keep the fans happy? I mean, I just kind of look at it like that.
Yeah, and see, I'm built different. Now, if it was like actually my brother, and I look at some of my friends like my brothers, but they're not really my fucking brothers. You know what I'm saying? Like my blood brother, then that's different. But if you my friend, and this is different because I've had altercations with friends, and that never stopped us from being friends.
Of course,
I would do it. I would do it, bro. And it wouldn't have to be no $100 million. You know what I mean? If it's a good payday, solid payday, 10 million or 8 million, I'd do it, bro. If you my friend, fight me, bro. Like Tyson say.
Like I said, I see it from both sides of the coin. I just look at it like everybody can't get their ass whooped in front of thousands of people and still be cool with you, no matter how cool it is. You know what I'm talking about. Pride is a hell of a thing, bro.
But then you was never my friend. You was never my friend.
I understand that, but some niggas' pride comes before the fall, and that will break up a friendship, bro. We've seen it happen a million times. Now, like I said, I understand. Like, as a fan, I love to see that fight, but as a nigga who got respect for his homies, I've gotten a fist fight with my niggas, bro. But it'll take a hell of a lot of money to make me want to get in the ring with them.
And I like to think I got real for like most of my friends, bro. We 30 years deep, like
yeah.
You know, what I mean, we go back to the 90s, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? We out the sandbox.
Yeah, like 7th grade, nigga. Yes, I know.
I still fight them niggas.
It's like, man, like we get me and my homies still go at it, man. But I don't know, man. Like me, like it would have to be pretty lucrative to make me want to get in there with my nigga for the satisfaction of fans.
Yeah, of course. That's what I'm saying. You know, if they go at each other, it's gonna be lucrative. It's no situation where Keyshawn fights Shakur and it's not for a crazy bag. You know what I mean?
I'm talking about Canelo Crawford style bag.
Oh nah, man, that shit ain't worth that, bro.
Like,
let's keep it funky.
Other than Benavidez versus Canelo, Ryan versus Devin, Shakur versus Tank, is there a bigger fight in boxing?
Man, I think that fight ranks up there. Yeah, I think that fight ranks up there.
Level, like that's really super fight level.
Yeah, if you're gonna get Keyshawn versus Shakur or Shakur versus Keyshawn, hell yeah, they can headline any of those cards, in my opinion. So yeah, that's But let's just say they made that fight this year, right? If they made that fight this year,
I don't think they're gonna fight. Once Keyshawn said he's gonna move up to 47, bro, that kind of solidified that they're not fighting each other, man.
But hypothetically saying, hey man, we'll pay y'all for that fight this year. What do you think that fight is worth to pay those guys?
To get them in the ring this soon, you're gonna have to put about 12 to 15 million in both their faces. So I think it would take about $30 million. I think $30 million can get that fight made.
I don't think Shakur ever made more than $6 million, and
Shakur never made more than $5 million, and Keyshawn never made
more than $6 million for Padley. He got $6 million. He
might
be getting a little bit more.
Keyshawn's payday like 2.5.
Yeah, Keyshawn he made no more than $2 million for real. So you got, and I'm thinking about the tax. I'm thinking about the taxes.
Successful, like, do they need to fight, man? They got plenty of opportunities for big bags that they don't have to fight each other, man. That's the point I was trying to make. They both got a lot of opportunities.
I think right now, I'm just saying right now, as their values right now, I think you can dangle 10 million at both of them and get that fight done.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. I said 30 being generous, but 10 is a fair number for sure.
Yeah, man. For sure. But yeah, you had something else on your mind? You that Usyk and Deontay Wilder, you got thoughts on that?
Slaughterfest. Wilder's done, bro.
See what I'm talking about, Rob? That's what I'm talking about.
No, you lose to white ass Big Bang
I know.
man. Bye to your career, bro. I already said Big Bang Zang hit hard, but he's trash. He's slow as fuck. And a fast boxer will whoop his ass. You see what Joseph Parker did to him. Deontay Wilder looked horrible in that fight. Horrible. That was one of the worst fights I've ever seen a nigga in. Yeah, if Big Bang Zang did that to you, Usyk gonna bounce around you and whoop your motherfucking ass. Yo. He gonna look the same way Woodley just looked in the ring against Silver, bro. Don't do that to yourself. Yeah, that's shell shocked.
Unless he catches Usyk ass.
I mean, unless he catches Usyk, but is he that intimidating bronze bomber anymore? Let's be honest. Is he that intimidating bronze bomber that had niggas?
No, he might not be. He might not be intimidating, but that don't take away nothing from that right hand. Man. That right hand still there.
About the Joseph Parker fight. Oh, he just could land a one punch, bro. He never landed it, man. Actually, he tried to fight on the back foot and got his ass whooped. We were sitting there stunned, like, who is this guy? I think Malik Scott ruined Deontay Wilder, bro.
It's a possibility he did, man. It's a possibility he did.
Into a boxer, bro, and that don't make no sense to me.
Yeah. And thoughts on the last situation, and that is Keyshawn foregoing 40 after beating Jermaine Ortiz, if he's, God willing, he beats him, and going after Devin Haney in a title at 47. Does that make a ton of sense for you for Keyshawn moving forward?
I like it. Yeah. Devin always been keep on calling out the top challengers. There ain't really shit at 47 unless Ryan beat Barrios. You know what I mean? So. Yeah, I think Keyshawn's gonna walk through Ortiz. Jermaine Ortiz is a great boxer, but he ain't got no power at all. He don't got nothing to really keep Keyshawn off of him. I think it's gonna be one of them chess match style fights. I'm talking about, kind of like how the first couple rounds was, the Foster versus Fulton, kind of like that, and then somebody gonna open up on him. And I think Keyshawn's power and skill is gonna overwhelm Ortiz in the end.
Yeah,
good matchup though, but I got Keyshawn by a mile, bro, because he's locked in. You see this? You see the shape in the game, man?
Yeah, crazy shape, bro.
Crazy shape, bro, and super highly motivated, bro. so yeah, it's one of them things where I think Keyshawn gonna come out and make a statement, bro. Get his name ringing bells again, because before he did that dumb shit, he was on top of the moon, bro. We was all like rocking with Keyshawn, so I think he's trying to get back to where he was.
Yeah, they shitted on my boy, but he back.
I think Ortiz is a nice step up, man. Nice step up.
Yeah,
because he ain't no slouch, and I think he beat Teofimo. Yo, you can't convince me Teofimo won that fight.
Hey, I said that, bro. A lot of people felt like he beat Teofimo for sure.
He just got a boring style, so niggas don't ever want to give him the win, man. That happened to boxers like him all the time.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna say this, man. Shout out to you, Punch, man. We waiting on Thursday, and please come back tomorrow. The T.O. put me in charge of capping the show, and I told T.O. we gonna do Young and the Wrestler style. We gonna leave y'all with something to salivate on to tune in tomorrow, same time, same channel. And I'm going to kick it off like this, Punch. Tell me how you like this. So we know, since we're talking about Keyshawn Davis, that he's fired Bomac and everybody else around in the camp. But I got a question, and y'all don't have to answer it. Y'all think about it, y'all tune in tomorrow. What did Bomac do to Keyshawn? Keyshawn was the one that didn't make weight. Keyshawn the one didn't fight. Is Keyshawn really upset his brother got his ass whooped? You tune up tomorrow. You tune in tomorrow. Talk about it right now. Tune in tomorrow.
We definitely gonna tackle that one.
Oh, that's gonna be fun to tackle.
I don't see nobody behind Punch. All right, Punch. Matter of fact, I'm gonna call you after the show, bro, because we gotta speak on that whole live situation to get that done. All right, big dog.
All right,
my nigga Punch talk, everybody. All right, man. We don't got nobody behind Punch. That look like that's gonna be a wrap for the day. Want to thank everybody for tuning in, man, to the very first episode and installment of The Boxing Trap, featuring your boy and the Vegas Insider, the casual amongst all casuals. RC, I appreciate you, big dog.
Man,
first show, man. We had
anytime.
some stumbling blocks, but we good first show.
Oh, we're gonna get this straight. We're gonna get this straight.
Yeah,
and like I said, man, tomorrow, same time, same channel. And I want y'all just to think about this. Let this just mull over your boxing brains. What did Bullbank do?
Damn, that's a good fucking question, man. That's a good fucking question.
We're gonna answer that question tomorrow.
All right, that's all we got for you right now, man. Big T.O., RC, Heavy Bag TV, the Boxing Trap. We are out of here.
Heavy Boxing TV.
Heavy Bag Boxing TV. That's my little bro.
Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
So shout out to my man Heavy Bag Boxing.
My boy at Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
Subscribe to Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
Get at my boy Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
Heavy Bag Boxing, all right? You heard it from me. You heard it here first.
Heavy Bags Boxing. Straight out of Norfolk, baby. Let's go.
What's up, y'all? Shout out to Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
Punch Drunk 412 in the building. Shout out to my guy T.O. Heavy Bag Boxing TV. Get your bitch ass in here and hit this bag.
Just go ahead and subscribe to Heavy Bag Boxing TV because he be lit on his channel, no cap.
You are now watching Heavy Bag Boxing TV. Hit the bag.
Shout out to Heavy Bag Boxing TV. Get in here and hit the bag, baby.
You are tuned in to Heavy Bag Boxing. Get your and hit this bag, dude.
You tuning in to Heavy Bag TV. Make sure you smash that like button and subscribe to the channel.
Hey, yo. Get your dumb ass in here and hit this bag.
Shout out to Heavy Bag Boxing. It's the one and only Blazer Flair. Woo!
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Zach, Super Judas, out champion of the world. I'm giving a big shout out to my home team, Heavy Bag TV. You heard? Keep it live.
This is Showtime Sean Porter. You are watching Heavy Bag Boxing.
Thank you for watching my dad on Heavy Bag TV.